Hey guys, Chris Funk here. I want to talk to you a little bit about fish care. Now I know a lot of us are catch, photograph, release guys, and I love that, fine and dandy. Before you get your bass colored britches in a wad, you know, around here we have a huge run of spotted bass in the fall. They're plentiful, they're a lot of fun to catch, and the smaller ones make excellent table fare. So that's what I've been out doing this morning, is trying to collect a few of them. But now to keep them excellent table fare, that's what we need to talk about. The care starts before we ever hit the water. I'm not a big fan of putting fish on stringers and dragging them around behind the boat. One, I don't like them knocking into my boat. Two, I don't like the drag that it causes. Three, there are toothy critters around here in Alabama that think that's trolling, and they may come up there and try to grab a hold of them. And four, the water around here is rarely cool enough to actually keep a fish from starting to spoil. You know, as soon as they die, they're going to start to spoil really, really quick. That's why I want to have ice. Now I've got my Orion cooler here on the L2 Fish today. I use this most time as a seat. Today it is my cooler. A lot of times I'll carry my Polar Bear cooler. This is a good thick-sided soft cooler. Fits in the tank wells. It fits just about anywhere. It'll fit in a bow hatch if I don't feel like keeping fish, but it's a really, really good option to have. The main thing is to get your catch and cool them down as fast as possible. They'll last a lot longer that way. All right, I kept them cold on the water. Now that I'm here knocking the sides off of them, I want to keep those fillets cold too. So I'm going to, as I fillet them, I'm going to take that meat, put it right on ice right here in the bowl. That'll help keep that temperature down. Okay, we reduced these down into a beautiful pile of fillets, took them in the house, cleaned every bit of blood off of them. Had these been in a fish like striper that had any red, I would have taken all that red off of them. It's also a good time to double check them, make sure I didn't leave any rib bones or pieces of fin or anything like that on it. These are clean, these are ready to be bagged up. Now I use a vacuum packer a lot of times, but I realize not everybody has a vacuum packer, so I was going to show you what we do with the freezer bags. This is a freezer bag, not a standard bag. It's a little heavier duty. I write what's in it and when it was caught, and that way I rotate the oldest stuff out of my freezer first. All right, now I do mine in meal-sized bags. I've done this enough for our family to know what we like. For those of you that don't have a vacuum packer, this is a really good trick for getting all the air out of the bags. Push it underwater until all the bubbles come out of it like that, and then you seal it underwater. When you seal it underwater, when you bring it out, you see that? There is no air in that bag. All right, the other method I call the hypodermic needle. You almost close it all the way. Get it to where you just got a little bit of water coming out of there, and then seal it off. All right. Using this method, they freeze in a solid block of water. They freeze flat. They're easy to stack in the freezer. This is probably my favorite way of doing it behind the vacuum packer. Well, I hope that helped you with some ideas for better tasting, longer lasting fish. Now, this is ready to go in the freezer, but honestly, it probably won't, because Mama said bring home some fish. So these will probably go into grease here in a little bit. Y'all take care.